Hello YouTube, it's Chris from CW62. Happy Valentine's Day, or happy anniversary, because I'm going to tell you some anniversary things. I told you I was going to put a video out today, and I'm holding true to my word. Now, the reason why I say happy anniversary is on February 14th, 2001, not 21, but 2001, my wife and I received the keys to the house that we're currently living in. We've been in the house for 25 years as of today. So that is anniversary number one. Okay, anniversary number two, Valentine's Day, or February 14th, 2025, I received my first prosthetic leg. Not the test leg, or I forget the term that they use, temporary tryout leg or whatever, but my actual semi-permanent prosthetic leg. It's the one that I showed in videos that was a wood grain color, is a brown wood grain color. That was the first leg, or first prosthetic leg that I got, that I brought home and I used to get around with, other than starting off with the prosthetic leg and crutches. Then I went from the crutches, I didn't use crutches, I used my walker, because they were more stable than the crutches. It was more stable than the crutches. I tried to walk with the crutches, and I didn't like the fact I had no balance, or very little balance. So I used my walker. And I believe I was on my walker on the video that I put out the first time I used, or the first time that I walked outside. And I basically walked from my front door down the side, the little entrance sidewalk, down my driveway, and across the sidewalk, or the public sidewalk, to an area out by my plum tree that I thought was the distance that I would have to walk from my car to the entrance of church, because I wanted to be able to walk into church instead of using a wheelchair. And then I walked back into the house. And I was wrong about the distance. I had to walk quite a bit more. And then anniversary number three was when, on February 14th, 2025, when I returned home from the prosthetist office, or the prosthetic office where I got my prosthetic made, there was a package on my doorstep, next to my door, from Amazon. It was a small package, and I was in my wheelchair, so I picked it up, put it in my lap, and then I came into the house. And inside of that package was a filament for a 3D printer. And I kind of said, what's up with this? I don't have a 3D printer. So I came in the house, and I quickly realized that the 3D filament was sent to me through Amazon by a friend of mine that I've come to know through a Facebook group that we call the Fun Chat. There's a group of us that get together, and it was from Bob, or Robert, from Bob's World. That's his YouTube channel, Bob's World. And he sent me the 3D filament because Bob and Lynn and we'd been talking about 3D printing and my desire to learn how to do 3D printing. Well, within about a half hour, 45 minutes, I received another package delivered from another Amazon delivery driver, and it contained a 3D printer. And again, the 3D printer came from Robert or Bob. And so now I had a 3D printer and some filament. I went to Bob's personal chat or channel on Facebook through the, I guess it was his channel, not his channel, his chat, because I don't have him, because at the time I was going to, basically I was getting ready to delete Facebook. And I thanked him for the 3D printer and for the filament, and he responded back quickly that he sent it to me as a gift because he was feeling concerned about my mental well-being because of the loss of my leg. And he wanted to give me something that would challenge me mentally to keep me going. And I had it for a couple of days before I assembled it because I wanted to get a spot or I wanted to put it after I assembled it. As well as I wanted to watch some YouTube videos on how to assemble the specific 3D printer that he sent me. It was a Creality Ender 3 V3 SE. And I watched all of the assembly videos on it I could so I would know how to assemble it. I got spot cleared off in my bedroom where I wanted to have the printer. I assembled it, and the rest has been history. I've made a few videos showing things that I've assembled. Things that I've printed, and since then I've gone from I had downloaded Cura Slicer, Thingiverse, and then that's how I would get my files that I wanted. I would upload the file into the Cura Slicer, and then after I sliced it, I would put it onto my SD card. I would download it to the SD card, take the SD card, put it into my printer, and print. Since then, I've switched over to Prusa. I think it's Prusa. Prusa. I downloaded their slicer and set it up for my printer with some good help from a friend of mine, Curtis, who goes by Ditto, and his YouTube channel, I believe the name of it is Retired Now What? And I've been printing from that since then. Well, anniversary number 4 was yesterday, February 13th, Friday the 13th, February 13th, 2026. I received my second prosthetic leg. This one took a while to receive. It's not really fancy or anything. I'll bring it over here so you can see it. It's just a light tan color. Well, I really can't get a very good picture of it here. There's my shoe, and then I come up to it to where it connects on my leg. And right here is where it ends. And then I go into the sleeve or the liner. But I couldn't figure out, I couldn't really figure out what color or what pattern of fabric I wanted to use to make a fancy one. There was just too many decisions at the store, so I just went with just a plain tan one. And this one, I started the process before Thanksgiving. And then right before Christmas, I got the socket, which is the carbon fiber tan colored plastic piece, or not plastic, but carbon fiber. I got that made, but I was having problems with my insurance company okaying me to get, because I wanted to change the foot because of the activity that I've become a lot more active, and I wanted to go over to a new foot and ankle that had a microprocessor in it, or computerized ankle and foot, or foot and ankle. But the insurance company wouldn't approve it. And later I found out why, is because the cost of it was $27,000 just for the ankle and foot. Now, my first entire prosthetic, the socket, the ankle and foot, was $13,000. And the microprocessor, or computerized ankle and foot just itself, is $27,000. And that's not including the cost of the socket. However, they did approve for me to get a hydraulic socket, or ankle and foot, to attach to this socket, the new socket that's just the plain colored, or the tan colored carbon fiber. So yesterday I went to the prosthetist office and they put the two of them together, and now I have a complete new prosthetic as of yesterday, Friday the 13th, 2026. So now I have a new prosthetic leg that I'm getting used to and walking around on. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's the update to my my Valentine's Day anniversary, I guess you would say, is my new leg, and I'm now walking around on it. But that's the update that I wanted to give you. I wanted to make the video about the new prosthetic leg sooner, but I didn't have it to show. So I didn't do a video on it. And in some previous videos, I mentioned that I had a video that I wanted to make, but things didn't come together, so I couldn't make the video on that yet. So that's what it is. I hope everybody has a blessed Valentine's Day. I want to thank all of those that you view this video. Thank you so much to come by this little channel to check it out. I want to thank those of you that have taken the time to subscribe to my channel. I forget the analytics. I forgot to go to it. I think I've got 105 or 110 subscribers, and I really appreciate you. I pray for each and every one of you. I love you all. I thank you for your time to support me, and I thank you for the time that you take to put a little comment. I do try to respond to all of the comments. I know sometimes it's not in a timely manner because I forget to go back and look. But I just want to let y'all know that I pray for each and every one of you, if not by name. I just pray that, you know, my prayers, it's the people that are subscribed to my channels, and the Lord knows who you are. Oh, and also my last video, should I shave it or should I trim it? As you can see, compared to that, I trimmed it. I took it down as low as I could go without having a comb on my clippers, because I threw the comb away because it got damaged and it was really pulling on the hairs really bad, hurting real bad whenever I used it. So I trimmed it, but it as well as I could do, kind of freestyle or freehand. But anyways, back to letting y'all know, I do pray for each and every one of you as a group, but I do mention, you know, I ask the Lord to be with each of you, and He knows who you are if I don't. And I just want to thank you again for watching, and until my next video, this is Chris from CW62 signing off. I will talk to you on the next one. Got to get my hand out of the way. Bye.